Introducing over here on my right, our co-host, Mr. Jared Carr.
How's it going, everybody?
All right, right across the table, Mr. Slow Motion himself.
Oh, yeah.
And I will be your host for the evening, Mr. L. Train. The train has left the station, folks. The train has left the station. Here we go. First things first.
Movies.
Movies. What new movies are out there? Are they worth seeing? What do we got, Jay?
I really don't know what else is out. I mean, I hadn't really gone by the dang movie theater lately. I mean, I hadn't really even been looking.
Hey, at least he's honest, man. At least he's honest.
I want to see J. Edgar.
J. Edgar, you know, I've heard a lot about this. You know, it's supposed to be a good movie. It's based on, of course, the FBI guru, J. Edgar Hoover, Leonardo DiCaprio, Clint Eastwood film. What more could you ask for? I mean, you know, you've got the list.
The man always does fantastic.
Very good.
The
list.
Awesome. The man's awesome.
Always.
The list goes on. Okay, the list goes on.
Scary movies. Paranormal.
You know,
Number 3, actually.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about this, and as far as it goes, I've heard it wasn't as good as the other two.
Now I heard it just takes it a little different direction. I don't know if it's better or worse.
I think it goes back in time from when the first one does, and then goes back to where they were kids and that where it happened the first time.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. So, you know, I don't really know.
Okay, all right. So for movies, I'd recommend J. Edgar, and if you like the scaries, I'd say Paranormal Activity 3.
That really sounds good. I don't even know of any comedies out right now.
No, I'd care to see more than anything.
Okay, folks, we've got our first caller of the evening. Would you
Who
care
would
to
that
say?
be?
Well, let's take a look and see if we can figure out how to activate the damn thing.
Take it easy, folks. It's our first show.
This is our first show, pilot says.
Basically, folks, I want to explain our format. It's going to be a lot of movies, music, and we're going to take some calls. So if you actually want to call in, you can call in. And I'm also going to be doing the last 10 minutes of the spot on NFL and a little NCAA action. So if you want to call in for that, too, I welcome that.
And I heard some very good ones coming out, too.
Oh, we got hell of games this week.
Yeah.
We got Turkey Day football.
I'm telling you. Ain't nothing like it.
Yeah,
Eating some turkey and some stuffing and watching some football.
We got some good rivalries this week.
That's like the thing of the fall right there.
It's good to be a man in November. I'll put it that way.
I'm telling you.
A man in November, you get everything. You don't have to shave. You get to eat all you want to do, and you get to watch football.
You know, I've heard some ladies actually saying they wasn't going to shave their legs because there's no shave November.
That's
Whoa.
just disgusting.
I know it is. And I really don't think that's right. I think men should just do it. But, you know, I don't want to be sexist.
You know what? I'll take it this way. As long as they... never mind. No, shave it all.
Just shave it all.
Shave it down.
I don't want to take
All
any
right,
chances.
folks, our first caller.
Who is that?
We all know him as Mike the Dragon King. Mike the Dragon King.
Oh, my God. The Dragon Lord is calling in?
The Dragon Lord. This funny story about this guy right here. This cat. Met this guy. He's coming to the place that I worked at, and I had to take him home one day. It was a long day, and the cops had actually called him to come take him home. He had overdosed on some drugs and shooting stars, you know. And now when I say shooting stars, I mean shooting stars. And Mike is quite a character. We call him the Dragon King because there are several pieces of jewelry in his van that hang down that have words inscripted on them like pagan and all kinds of different things on them. Well,
The wood dragon got me.
the wood dragon. He's got a cardwood dragon in his car. So, Mike, if you're out there, Mike, say hello, Mike. Hello.
How you doing, Mike?
Hey guys, how's it going there?
So where you been, Mike? We haven't seen you in a little while.
Oh, you know, I was out back. I was shooting some fireballs earlier today, and
No fires, I hope.
I almost blew my legs off there for a second.
Good Lord.
How are you making fireballs, Mike?
Well, what I do is I take some roots, and I have some things in the back of my van, and I just, you know, I harness the energy of the underworld, and I just start blowing shit up.
Huh. Whoa. Harness the underworld, huh?
I don't know why you guys are laughing. It's very serious.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, Mike.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it just takes all young men's. How old are you, Mike? How old are you?
I just turned 64 last week.
Where do you live at?
Well, I didn't think you were going to ask me that, but right now I'm living out of my van.
What kind of van is that?
It's a Chevy Astro van, and
You like the Astros, don't you?
well, you know, the cosmos are very interesting. Several things. You know, you can harness the energy of stars, and I've got one nice fireball one time.
Now, Mike, I understand you have problems with your legs. The problems with
What kind of problems are you having with your legs, Mike?
he's burnt the fuck up.
Are
I mean, what do you think? He's conjuring fireballs in his damn van. He burned his legs the fuck up.
You guys keep on. I'm going to hang up. I called
Mike,
to talk.
stay on the line.
I
Stay on
called
the
to
line.
talk about my social problem.
All right. Well, you know,
What social problems do you have? You live in a fucking van down by the river.
I mean, you live behind a music store. A music store.
Let me stop you right there. Randy Conley is nice enough to give me a spot. I don't live there. I consider myself a nomad. I go from place to place.
Is that right?
Then what's your fucking purpose as a nomad?
I mean, you only go from place to place, but you can't afford the gas to go around, much less damn move somewhere else. I mean, come on, man.
I don't need gas. Car baby. I make my own.
What, out of your ass?
No, I just conjure up some gas.
From your fireballs?
No, because that would
You turn
blow
your-
up, dumbass.
You turn your fireballs into gas? I mean, good Lord, Mike.
Well, you know.
Now,
But the
Mike,
thing I want to talk about right now is, I'm moving up. I got some help from some places in the county above us, and won't be long. I'll be moving out. So, or moving in. however you wanna say it.
Mike, what I really want to talk about, is how, I don't know how to explain this. You recently were arrested almost.
Well, that's a long
You were recently
story.
arrested for, I believe, running over 5 people's asses going down the road.
I didn't run over their asses. I ran over them inside of their vehicles, and the dragon wagon just kind of just cruised right over the top.
The dragon way.
That's what I call my car.
And what color is
Slow
that?
motion. It's like a scaly robin's egg blue.
Is that any kind of, like, resemblance to a sky blue, or is that like a darker blue?
It's
or-
more like a scaly robin's egg blue.
A devil blue.
Oh, boy.
What did you say?
Nothing. So, you're a pagan, right?
No.
What are you, the fucking devil? I mean,
Are you Voldemort? Really?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Were you killed by
what
Harry
do
Potter?
you want to talk about, Mike?
Well, you know, I've got to go. I've got to cook some saltines and ketchup, and so I really need to go. I'm about to run out of quarters. I found these quarters on the ground. I figured I'd call you guys in. So I gotta go now, guys. Me and Randy gonna go eat some barbecue sandwiches in a few minutes. So I'll just call you guys.
Okay,
later.
Mike, you take care now, all right?
All right, you call us back now.
If you'd like to see Mike or just some
And ladies and
musical
gentlemen-
instruments,
Ladies
you
and-
can go by Southern Music of Cordell, Georgia.
And just
Also,
go right behind.
we'd
right
like
next
to
the
remind you that
dumpster.
our show is brought to you by Southern Music Company. Mr. Randy Conley very proudly sponsored us. Check us out, mysouthernmusic.com. That's www.mysouthernmusic.com. Most of the stuff we are recording and producing here live came from there. It's a great store. Feel free to go check it out.